What's up, dudes and dudettes? My name's Seth, and today we are going to be taking a first look at Flamebreak. This game, in its own description, says what it kind of is, where it's a cross between League of Legends MOBA type of game meets Binding of Isaac. So it's kind of cool. Very, very neato. It's got very much randomized stuff, so even if we go to the unlocks here, you can see there's all sorts of different characters, weapons, skill unlocks that are available as you progress through the game and get more and more powerful. But for today, we're just gonna go to a new run. Every time we actually load up a new run, there's gonna be all these different characters right here. What is this? Ooh, daily rewards and stuff. Okay, cool. So anyway, you can choose a different seed. You can always click re-roll, and that is going to change these characters up and change their abilities, because you can mix and match all different types of stuff. I'm actually gonna be the Minotaur right now because he seems really, really cool. And as you can see, we're going to have the Spear, Flame, Strike, and Whirlwind ability. The game itself, excuse me, I'm not interested. The game itself does actually try to introduce the game controls right here. WASD to move, left click, and we're actually a ranged character, so that's kind of cool. Oh, maybe it's on, oh, that's on a cooldown. I see, okay. Left shift will activate your main flame attack. Space is going to activate our windmill attack, which didn't seem like it ended up hurting stuff. And then right mouse button for our final bash attack. So kind of cool, especially when we get into the game. You can see right here, this little triangle over this means that these are going to be particularly strong enemies. We're fighting our way up to the boss, and as we are fighting our way up, there's actually going to be shadows that are kind of creeping down on us. Oh my goodness. Shadows that are going to kind of be creeping down onto the map and actually making it so that each of these zones are not going to have as many rewards. So it doesn't seem like it creeped up right there, but we'll actually get into that when we actually do see it. Because otherwise, as you can see too, the different enemy types, very, very cool. I actually really like the graphical style too, although it is a bit confusing for me. Like, I do kind of get like a little bit distracted and kind of not really know what exactly is going on. So we can see right here, we actually got a shop, so we got lucky with that. And as we go to the shop, of course, there's tons of different items to buy. You can hover over them to actually see what all the items do, so it's very, very cool. Let's actually, we don't even click on it, never mind, we go grab it. GG. And then this is another piece of equipment. Then, of course, there's cheese to fully heal, a healing potion, which we can use on the overworld to fully restore. And then there is also a warp stone, which moves you up to 3 spaces on the overworld map. The game itself does end up becoming quite difficult, at least for myself personally. And down here you can see now that shadow has creeped up, so it actually makes it so that we can still fight this beginning area, but we are not granted any rewards. I think you can still grind it out for experience, but I'm not exactly sure. I think the fact of the matter is that you cannot get any more money, so progression becomes steadily more difficult as you continue further and further. Get out of here! Ah! Windmill attack! Oh no! The hazards are coming in too, because we also end up having random generated hazards, but as you saw right there, it worked to our advantage and actually ended up hurting the enemy as well. So let's see. Oh, I see. We have to move over one more. I want to try and see if we can get our hands on the boss. We actually got a really good generation with our character right now. I was messing around with some of the other characters, and let me tell you, this one so far is very, very cool. I actually really like the physical characters because they just wreck everything. The long-range characters are a bit more difficult. So let's see if I am actually good enough to handle Stale, kind of, whatever he's called. I don't even know. Okay, gotta be very careful about his ads right here. Seems like he disappeared as well. Maybe that's because he only likes to hang out a little bit while he's got his minions showing up. Oh my goodness, this is getting tricky. This is getting very tricky. And especially us not necessarily being a ranged character, it is a bit difficult. But are we gonna be able to beat him? Yep, we got the boss down. Okay, now we just gotta take out his minions and then we will be good to go. Haha! Destroyed by Minotaur. Give me all those coins? Gold? I said gold and coins at the same time and it sounded like coins. So as you're progressing onward, of course, you can end up like leveling up your characters, going through different battle zones and stuff like that. Very, very cool. Looks like we actually started with a couple of these different items right here. The spyglass also very, very handy. You can use it to look at any location on the map, and you can see right here, we got a mini boss right here. We got a jeweler right here, which tells us Jewelry set pieces are sold here. Assemble a complete set to unleash powerful bonus effects. And it's actually very, very cool that this game is the way that it is. Like, I very much like the design around it and how it's kind of you're progressing, but you're also getting stronger, and it's a very unique game, and you don't really see stuff like that very often in this day and age. But that's gonna be it for today, dudes and dudettes, because there's not really that much else to say about the game other than I would just end up playing it a little bit. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. There, of course, is going to be links in the description for everything. Let's actually see, can we use this potion right now? Yeah, and it heals us fully too. Awesome. I love this Minotaur guy, dude. So as we're progressing too, we are going to end up unlocking more characters and everything like that. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Links are in the description. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would very much appreciate if you would Hadouken the like button, share, favorite, and subscribe to join Team Pixel. Sayonara, stay epic, everybody.